Welcome back. Now, if you happen to visit the campus of the Madras High Court today, you would have seen pamphlets everywhere. Come Thursday, lawyers will elect leaders from their profession to preside over what many believe is a politically active bar. The elections are being held after a gap of 3 years under the supervision of the Madras High Court.
All the trappings of a general election: the canvassing, the pamphlets, the posters, and the competitive, if not combative, spirit.
See, fourth are the elections. You just take a look around this place. You will see the whole place littered with papers. There are not less than 57 candidates contesting for the elections for various posts. And on an average, a candidate who is contesting for the junior executive committee member, we are given to understand, has printed about 3,000 pamphlets, and there are 7 different photos of what was candidates have printed, 7 varieties of pamphlets at least on an average. So you take into account 7 into 3,000 into 57, the amount of litter that is there in the High Court.
The stakes are just as high as the political firmament. So the Madras High Court directed the Election Commission's advocate, G. Rajagopalan, to play the role of an election officer to ensure peaceful voting.
The MHA elections are now scheduled on 4/8/2011, and there are about 5,500 voters are expected to vote. I think we expect at least 4,000 to turn up. For easy polling, we have arranged 8 booths we have made. We have also requested the High Court to give some of the court halls for polling.
Here are the top contenders. Defending champion Paul Kanagraj, who after the court violence switched loyalties from the DMK to the AIA-DMK. Mohana Krishnan, an environmental lawyer, Elephant G. Rajendran. 73 candidates are in the fray for 16 posts. Though political parties are not directly involved in the election, most candidates have some political affiliation, which is why whenever there is a change of guard in the state, it's not just a new set of bureaucrats, but also a different set of law officers who take charge. In Chennai, with Peer Mohammed, this is Ashmit Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
Moving on, the Chief Minister Jayalalitha has written to the Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh seeking an exemption from the National Eligibility cum Entrance Test for medical courses for students of the state. Citing the abolishment of entrance exams for professional courses in 2008-2009, she added that it had enabled many poor and rural students score a better chance in medical and engineering courses, as otherwise to stand a chance against the urban elite strata was rather difficult. The exams would come down hard on aspiring doctors and engineers who didn't have the financial aid as well. The current 69% reservation in professional colleges is expected to be hit if the students were forced to take that national test. The MDMK's General Secretary Vaiko today called on Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh to demand that the Dam Safety Bill be amended to suit the interests of Tamil Nadu. The Chief Minister had already written to Dr. Singh regarding the same issue. He also wanted the Prime Minister to cancel the death sentence for a convict in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case, and additionally also demanded that India cancel all bilateral trade agreements with Sri Lanka so as to make it accountable for war crimes. The Principal Sessions Court today dismissed the bail petition of Kandasamy Ramraj, the retired army officer who is accused in the murder of teenager Dilshan. The officer has now sought bail, saying that the case was foisted on him by the CBCID. The public prosecutor opposed the bail plea of the retired army officer, saying that the CBCID has evidence to prove that he was involved in the murder. The Sessions Court dismissed the bail application, saying that the claims were not legally sustainable. Let's get you some national news now. There's been a political storm after an NDTV exclusive report on an Comptroller General and Auditor General report that has blamed the PMO for Suresh Kalmadi's appointment as the CWG chief. Sports Minister Ajay Makan has made a suo motu statement in the Parliament, which has been placed on the floor of the House. The statement has been vetted by the PMO. Makan had met the Prime Minister to discuss the government's response to the report, and Makan is even expected to repeat what the PMO had said yesterday, that the deal that Kalmadi, the CWG Organising Committee chief, was finalised during the NDA regime. Meanwhile, the BJP had denied any role in Kalmadi's appointment and has even demanded answers from the government. The CAG has said a recommendation by the Prime Minister's office led to Suresh Kalmadi heading the organizing committee, and this let it go outside the government control. But the PMO says it was following an NDA cabinet decision. The report was first aired on NDTV last night. Moving on, the government and the opposition have finally agreed to do a debate on the voting on prizes. In fact, both parties were disagreeing on the text of the resolution for the debate, but after several rounds, the government and the opposition then agreed on the resolution language. Initially, the resolution indicted the government for failing to curb prices, but now there will be that debate on prizes. The resolution will now say that the House expresses deep concern over failure to curb price rise. You're watching the late night news on NDTV Hindu. Up ahead, it's Ramadan Kareem to Chennai's Muslim community as they begin their month of fasting.